All right, y'all. I'm going to show you this idea I have. I just got an idea for granny squares. Now, let me pull up some yarn. I always have troubles setting this thing up because I can't see. I can't see under it. And I can't find my mirrors, any of my mirrors where I could look with a mirror to see what's going on. Of course, I can't find it. And guess what? I left my dadgum crochet hook in yonder. Hold on while I go get it. Dang it. Shit. Damn it. Shit. All right, finally. Oh, hell, I always imagine in my imagination, one of these days I'm going to be able to start a video and it's going to start out just wonderful, no mistakes, and it's just impossible. I was born to screw up. I've been screwing up all my life. All right, here we're gonna start the regular. Just start like you do with a regular granny square. I made my slip knot. I'm gonna chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have found that chaining 5 is the best way because that way the center of your square is not gonna, be too drawed up. There needs to be some space here in this. See right here? Because, see the spaces, other spaces, they gotta be spaced out pretty much the same so that your square don't rumple up. I hope that makes sense. Now, I'm gonna join it with the slip stitch and I'm going to go over this tail end here. Let me chain 1. Well, I got to chain 3 to start. 2, 3. Now, bring that chain around and go right over it. Get over there. We start our granny square the same as we always do. Pull that a little snugger. Not too snug. Chain 2. And we do our next 3. It's hot today. It's supposed to get up to 80 something today. Feels like it's already reached 80. Now once we get this middle part done, we can move on with the tutorial. It's real simple, but I think it's going to make a much nicer looking square. And for me, it's easier than always cramming 3 stitches into one little space. I don't enjoy having to cram stitches. I'll do it, but I don't enjoy it. Okay. 2 and 3. 2, and we join to our first chain 3 there, and we've got our little center started. Now we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to turn. We always turn when we start a new row. That's what keeps your, if you turn after each row, that is what will help keep your square where the corners are like they need to be. It's not going wonky. So turn. Well, you don't have to turn if you just don't want to, but that's what I do. Now I'm going to count this stitch as being right in here in the top of this double crochet right here. And then I'm going to do 2 more. Instead of doing 3 in the corner, I do 2 in the corner, chain 2, and do 2 more in the corner. Yeah. And then do the 3rd double crochet into this one right here. See? And then, instead of going directly into that next corner, we're going to go into this last double crochet right here. Y'all see that? Right into that. And do the next 2 doubles in the corner there. And you still have the same number of stitches going down the row. And that's important that you have the same number of stitches. So I do 2 more doubles. And then I go into this first double right here. Now see what we've done? We got our corners made, the 3 in the corner, 3 in the corner, just like we're supposed to. We still have groups of 3. Now, we go into this first double crochet right here. We skip that middle one right there. You skip that middle one and go into that first one there. So you're always going to have this middle double crochet skipped from this other side here, see? The middle one is skipped. It's always skipped. See, that middle one. Now, here, let me snip that off. Okay. Now we do our 2 doubles in the corner. Scooch them over. Chain 2. 2 doubles. Now we do a double crochet in that first double, see there? In that first double. And then we skip this middle double here, and we go into that one. And then we do 2 doubles in the corner. Chain 2. Do 2. I'm always looking at my work and double checking. I'm always double checking. So I don't want to get way ahead and then look back and discover a mistake and have to pull out a whole bunch of it. Okay, so now we've got them all, our groups of 3 all done around this row. We see that double right there, we're skipping it. And we join to the first chain 3 right there. Okay. You can tell more as we get bigger with it. 1, 2, 3. We turn. And, okay, this double crochet is aligned on top of that one. And that's okay. And then we do 1 in there in the center between them. Then we do 1 in this double over here. And there's our group of 3. Let's turn and I'll show you. Our group of 3. See, instead of putting all these 3 stitches in the middle of that and making that hole bigger, I do it like this, and it's still going to come out just fine, but the hole is not going to be pried open as big, and it's easier to crochet. It's just easier because you're not having to cram into a little space. See, I did that next one in this double right there. I skipped that one. See, we always skip the middle, which would be this right here. You skip that middle, and we go into that, we go into that, we go into in between, you know. Okay, now we do our 2 in the corner. Chain 2 and 2 in the corner. Scooch them back. Now, we do my 3rd stitch in that first double crochet. See there? Now, skip that middle double crochet, go into the last one of that group there. And now we go in between them. And go into this one right here. See? Now, we skip that middle one, and we go into this one. And we do 2 in the corner. See? Chain 2, do 2 in the corner. I'm excited about this. This is so simple, and it looks good. And I've been crocheting most of my life, and I never thought of this before. Okay, we skip that middle double. We'll make a double into this one over here. See? Now we're going to go in between those groups there. And into this double right here, this first one here, first double of that group. See there? And then you skip that middle one, go into this one. Two in this one. Scooch it a little. Chain 2. Do 2 more. Now we're going to go into this first double crochet right here. That makes our 3rd stitch for the corner. See, I don't even have this light turned on. Good grief. I hope y'all was able to see that. I forgot to turn that light on. Crazy. I'm crazy. All right, now we skip that middle one. Go into this last one of that group there. And go in between. Go into that next one right there. See? You might could see it better if I had something white put under here. Let me get this piece of white material here. I'll put it under there. Okay, y'all might could see it better. Well, how we do, we're coming to our corner. There's our first double. And do our 2 doubles in the corner. One, 2. Do our 2 doubles in the corner. And then into that first single crochet right there. Looks funny. Huh. Well, there it is. And we've come around that round. And then you go into, see, we skipped that one. Now we go into the top of that and join it. Slip stitch. Chain 3. Now see, did I bring those papers in here? No, I didn't. I forgot to bring that paper. I was going to show you. I had an illustration written down for y'all, and I forgot it. Okay, we turn. Okay, we got our first double crochet in this stitch here. Now we go right between them. Here's our middle double crochet, and here's the third one. See? See how that's working out just fine. It's easier. To me, wait a minute. I did that one in the, I was supposed to do that third one. See there, you got to watch it. I got to do this third one in the top of this double crochet over here. There, now, see? We still have groups of 3. As you can see, we still have groups of 3, and they still have that space there. And that space is where you're putting your middle double crochets. See, a middle one in that one. See down the middle crochet in there, middle crochet. And see, middle crochet. Now we go into this crochet, we skip that middle crochet right there, and we go into this one and go 1, 2. So that makes our 3 double crochets in the corner for the corner. Chain 2. Do 2 more double crochets in the corner. I hope y'all can see this. I don't know if you can or not. And we'll go into that double right there and make our 3rd double in this one here. Now, we skip that double there, go into this one. See? Then we go into that hole there, make our 3rd double crochet in the hole there. Now we go into this one No, that wasn't our third double. That was our second one. Our third one we made right here. Now, skip that middle one, go into this one. There's your first double. Your second double goes in the hole. Third double goes into that double crochet right there. It might help to turn it to find exactly where to put your hook in there. And now we skip that middle one, go into that one. Get this up. Now we make our next 2 double crochets in here. Chain 2. Now, there's 1 and 2. And we go into that one right there. See? We skip that one and we go into here. I'm doing a video! I'm doing a video! Okay, we go into there. My husband's in there. He don't like to be alone a lot. He likes to have people around him. He likes to talk a lot. He just don't like being alone too much. I can be alone most of the time. I'm used to it. I've been used to it all my life. I just screwed up, see? I went right over into that hole there. I wasn't supposed to because I got distracted. Now we skip that one and we go into this one right here. And with the second one, we go into the hole. And then we go into the double crochet over there. We skip that one, go into this one. And we make 2 more. Scoot that over, see? 1, 2. Oh, dadgummit. Okay, I want to be sure the video's still going. Doggone it. We do our 2. We do our third one in here. Skip the middle one, go into the next. Go into that hole, that gap. Go into this next double crochet there. Skip that one, go into the next one. I like doing it this way better than the other way. This is how I'll be doing my granny squares from now on. Because I don't have to cram jam. Skip that one, go into here. After I get round 6 done, I'll show you how I do I have to make my squares a little bit bigger for the project that I'm doing, but not big enough for another round of doubles. So I have to put a round of singles around the last row. And I'll show you how I do that. I'll go into this one. We'll get in there, darn it. Skip that one, go into this one. into the gap. Now, go into our single crochet up here. See? It's hot. I'm starting to sweat. And my string went and tangled up. Now, chain 3, 1. Oh, come on, 2, 3. Turn. Go into that gap. Go into that next single. See? Skip that double. Go into that one. Go into the gap. Go into this double crochet here. See? Skip that one. Go into here. My yarn keeps pulling against me. Let me see if I can straighten this a little bit. There. Scooch it a little. Chain 2. Make your 2 here. And go into this double right here. See, there's corner. Skip that one. Go into this one. I want to make another lap warmer for the nursing home with a rose square that I've made lately. Here recently I made some rose squares. And I'm going to put these hunter green squares in between them. And that'll make them pop out. You know, make the color and all pop out. Skip that, go into there. It's going to really heat up. Really heat up in the next several days. It's going to be in the 80s and 90s here the next several days. No rain in sight. We just can't get rain. Rain's everywhere in the world except here. I'm fed up with it being a drought. We've had a drought for several years here now. I'm sick of it. It's like, good grief, man. I mean, when you're in the desert, you know it don't rain very often, but still there's a certain amount of rain that certain areas get, you know. We used to get a lot more rain than we've gotten in the last several years. It's terrible how West Texas is just drying up like the Sahara Desert. Or Death Valley. It's becoming like Death Valley. We're under fire danger. now because, well, I see, look, I went and did it again. We're supposed to have one in the gap. I put two. Put one over here in that double crochet right there. Now, skip that one, go into that one. I'll put two in the corner here. Scooch it over. I wonder if other people scooches it over or if I'm the only one. Now into that one. Skip that one, go into this one. Go into that gap. Go into that one. Skip that one, go into there. Go into that one. Wait a minute, what'd I do? Now I gotta go into that gap. Don't forget to go into the gap. My mind wanders. And that's when I start making mistakes. I get to thinking about this and that and the other. Then start crocheting on autopilot and start making mistakes. Two. There's my two. Scooch them over. Two. Come on. Get in there. I don't like doing corners. Get this. Come on. Okay. Pull up some more yarn. Skip that one. I'm doing a video.
Right now?
Yeah. I'm almost done. God. Go into the middle. Shit. He gets uptight when I'm doing a video because then he has to be quiet because he don't want to be heard on it. I don't know what his hang up is. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got to do one more row. Okay, we chain 3 and do our thing. Oh, I got a thinker. I'll just start screwing up. Skip that one. Go into this one. Go into the gap. Go into this one. Skip that one. Go into that one. 2 in the corner. Chain 2. 2 more in the corner. Now go into that first double crochet there. See? Skip that one, go into that one. Go into the gap. Go into this first double here. skip that middle double, go into that one. Hold it. The plies split sometimes. Now go into that one. Skip that one, go into that one. Go into the gap. Go into that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have to have 6 rows. Skip that one, go into that one. Let me get this. I gotta pull up more yarn. It goes fast. My nose itches. Oh, that dang psoriasis got it up inside my nose. It's in my ears. It's everywhere. It's in my eyebrows. It's even in my eyelashes. Well, you know my eyelids between my eyelashes. Skip that one, go into there. Yeah, it's between my eyelashes. And I have to rake it out sometimes, and it hurts. It'll drive me nuts until I get it out. It's crazy. Now, chain 2, do 2 more in the corner. I hate doing corners. Tell the truth about it, I hate doing corners. Dang it. Now, skip that one, go into here. Go into the gap. Just remember, you're doing groups of 3, and you're doing them like this. Go into that one. Skip one, go into that one. Trying to hurry up a little on this last round. I think y'all got the gist of it, because I want to show you how I do this single crochet round. Skip that one, go into this one. So if you ever need to make your square just a little bit bigger, you'll know how to do it. Okay. Skip that one, go into this one. Go into the gap, pull up more yarn. I'm still a-going, honey. I'm still a-videoing. Oh, is there some stuff in the washer? Okay. Now, see, we skipped that one, go into this one. Hang in there, y'all, because I want to show you what I'm going to do with them single crochets. I ain't no professional at doing these videos. I do the best I can. If I waited till I was professional or even halfway, I'd never do any. Sometimes you just go with what you got. You know, just go with what you got. Do what you can. Chain two. I get this. I'm almost done with this row. That stupid string wants to tangle up. Now, come on, get in there. I hate doing corners. Everything's all glommed up in that corner there. Now we skip that one, go into this one. Go into that gap. Go into that one there. Skip that one, go into this one. Come on, get in there. Go into that gap there. Go into that one there. And we're done. We're done, we're done, we're done. Now we just reach over here and join into there. And that has got the double crochets done. Got my six rounds done. Crochet kind of tightly. All right, now you see how nice it looks. Ain't nothing wrong with that. See this one, now look at this one. This is before I got the idea. The holes, it seems like, are a little bit bigger, maybe not. But see, I think it looks nicer. See this one, it's kind of, you can see these little bulky things where all the groups of three doubles are put together. This one still got the holes in it, but it's not as bulky looking. It lays a little flatter, a little nicer. I mean, it just depends on what you like. Now, I'm going to chain one and I'm going to turn again. We always turn, and I'm going to make a single crochet in this first single crochet or stitch that I chained one from. Start my singling. I'm going to single crochet in every stitch across. Nice and simple on this round. See, I hope you can see that. I hope I didn't have it out of range. Now, here we are coming up to the corners. This is what I got to show you. Now, you would think that by doing a single crochet in top of every one of these double crochets, it would come out with the same exact number of stitches where they need to be. But it's different. Somehow it's different. So what you have to do, instead of putting 3 stitches, chain 2, 3 stitches in the corner, we're going to put 2 single crochets. See there? Chain 2, and then 1 single crochet. Yes, that's how it works. We get that off of there. And then in every stitch across, we put a single crochet. And every stitch across, I wish this yarn would get up here and just quit pulling down from me. Pain in the butt. Let me get this yarn up here. It's driving me crazy. Oh, now. We just go straight on across here. Now, here we are at the corner again. Guess what we're going to do? 2 single crochets, chain 2 and 1 single crochet, and then single crochet all the way across. String tangling up. Oh God. It just fights against me sometimes. Does that ever happen to y'all? You have to just fight with it sometimes. Sometimes you have to let it know who's boss. Three and one. 3 and 1 in those corners. If I ever get around this thing, I'll show you something else. There's something else I need to show y'all. If I hold this closer to me, I can crochet faster. We can get it done faster, and I can show y'all. It's awkward trying to crochet with my arms extended out in front of me. I'm trying to get her done, son, so I can show you. It's something that will benefit you to know. It will benefit you to know. I never, what do they call that? Block my crochet squares. Anything I make with yarn, I don't bother to block it. Remember, 2 and 1. 2 single crochets, chain 2, and 1 single crochet in the corners. Almost done here, almost done. Hang in there, y'all. Almost done. Dang it, come on. I'm trying to get her done. Go into that last stitch and join with the slip stitch, chain 1 and turn. We always turn. Now if I can just tell which which one of these stitches is one I actually need to go into. Sometimes when you look at a stitch on the back side, you can't tell what's what. Oh, I think it's this one. Okay, now let's proceed to the corner and I'll show you what we do in the corner. If you're going to put more than one row of single crochets around a square, this is what you do. This is what I'm wanting to show you. Come on, get over here. Now we've come up to the corner. Here's the corner gap right here. We're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're gonna go into that chain 2 corner there, and we're gonna make 2 single crochets, chain 2 and 1 single crochet, and then proceed across with the usual single crochets all the way across. Now I'm going to show you. Pull that up. See? By doing it this way, it keeps your square from going wonky. On every other row, you'll do 2 singles, chain 2, 1 single. When you turn it over, you do the same thing. 2 singles, chain 2, 1 single. If you were not turning and you just kept going around and around the squares facing you the same way, then you would do it a little different. Let me get something to write on here and I'll show you. Let me get this paper over here. I had that other paper all drawn out in there, and of course I kept forgetting it. Of course, what we're going to do, here's what the thing is. See, the thing is, here's your corner. Here's your corner. These are the 2. This is from the previous round here. Okay? Now, you've got 2 singles in the corner over here. See, this is from your, we'll say these are your double crochets over here. And this is around where you started your corner. You put 2 singles right there. 2 single crochets right there. 1 and 2. See? Chain 2. Chain 2. 1 chain, 2 chains. And then you do 1 single. See? 1 single crochet here, and we'll say here's your double crochets from the previous round here, and then you would proceed with your single crochets. See, these more single crochets. Okay, so on this next one, well, you've got to, let's see, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. It's hard for me to explain this. There's your 2 singles you're going to have over here. Oh God, I don't know if I can draw it right. Let me try it one more time. Okay, there's your corner. Here's your single. your one single from that other row. And here's your other 2 singles from this other row. And what you got over here is all of your double crochets. Your double crochets. And over here you've got your other double crochets. And it goes on, your double crochets from your other round. Okay. No, these are supposed to be singles too. These are singles. It's your single crochet round here. This is your first single crochet round. Now on your second one, if you don't turn, you will need to continue your single crochets. Then when you get up to this corner over here, you're going to put 1 single crochet and then 2, like that. Oh, I don't know how to put it. See, on each corner like this, 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet. On your next one, you'll do 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets. On your next row, you'll do 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet. Your next row, you'll do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, like that. Alternate. And that's if you keep going around and around and you don't turn. But if you do turn, you do every corner the same. 2 single crochets here, 1 there. I hope that makes sense. Now I'm going to pull this back out because I only need 1 round of singles. Oh, I hope that made sense to y'all. I really do. But that's another way of doing a basic granny square. Okay, y'all. I hope that helped you out some. Hope it helped you out some.